Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be analyzing the charts. We're going to be sharing chart analysis of Euro USD, USDZAR and USDCHF. Without any further waste of time, let's get straight to them.
Those that made it.
We're going to start off with USDZAR, and as you can see, the market has been rather bullish for the longest of time, since 2004 if I'm not mistaken, and we've had this bullish momentum going to the high. But as you can see right now, we have what seems to be a head and shoulder pattern. Let me draw it. A head and shoulder pattern with this being the first shoulder, the head, and then right here we may have the remaining shoulder. And so maybe we may be experiencing a zone right here where the market is going to continue rising, maybe give us another pattern here before then eventually respecting the head and shoulder pattern. But as of now, we're gonna zoom in to this shoulder here specifically and try to study the price patterns that we see here. So as you can see, we have some sort of an ascending channel which is expanding, but it's still an ascending channel regardless. So this channel is rather interesting due to the fact that it is on the shoulder, on the second shoulder of the head and shoulder. But I do believe, but in recent times, we're going to be experiencing some more buys. Maybe a last touch, first touch, second touch, third touch, and maybe a head and shoulder pattern or a double top before we experience some sells. So let's go down to the lower time frame for further confirmation of what we are talking about. Right, as you guys can see, we are on the daily chart. This is the pattern that we spoke of, and here is the channel that we spoke of recently. But like I said, I still believe that we're gonna have some buy momentum. I don't see any sells anytime soon. I don't see any sells anytime soon, but interestingly enough, we do see patterns in patterns, and here you go. We see a channel inside a channel, right? We see a channel inside a channel, which goes something like so. But still, regardless, we see a channel inside a channel, but I believe we are going to be experiencing maybe a buy opportunity, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, going forward, to give us a double top, or even further to touch this this trend line here. This one, if you remember, the larger structure, the resistance line of the larger structure at hand, and maybe we should anticipate buys. I don't see any sells anytime soon, but buys is what I do see. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying if you sold here, then you're gonna get out of your sell positions. No, I'm just giving you a reflection of what I see. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The price will always prove my analysis wrong. If price action proves my analysis wrong, then it's all good. But I see buys here. So let's go down to the lower time frame to confirm what we are talking about. Right, as you can see on the 4-hour chart, we see another case of patterns and patterns. We see the larger structure, or rather the ascending channel that we identified on the 4-hour chart, or rather on the daily. But inside this channel, we see a bunch of candlestick patterns, and let me draw them for you. Right, so here's the first one here. This was a continuation pattern from the previous, from the previous structure, and the market did move, rather impulsively, giving us continuation patterns galore for scaling in opportunities. If you did take these opportunities, there were plenty of them to go around. Sorry, hold on. Yes, so there were a bunch of continuation patterns, and then we have a double top here. We have a double top, which is the first touch, the second touch, and then we have a 600 or a 700 pip drop before this structure was built. But the interesting part here is the fact that we see patterns and patterns inside the larger channel. We have a descending channel right here. Inside the larger ascending channel, we see a descending channel, a double bottom here, and then the market did move rather impulsively to the high. But interestingly enough, here's the interesting part, right? So let me do this. Despite the fact that there is no despite the fact that there is no zone here, in here, like in here, from this price point, there's no justifiable zone, except for if you were to highlight this part. It's kind of been tested and respected a lot if you were to really think about it, due to the fact that, as you can see, it's quite obvious if you put it in this way. This price was tested here, the market came back, it was tested here, the market broke, tested with a high test, the market came back and started playing around, and then it respected it, broke it again, and now it seems to have respected it here once again, which is something that the market sometimes does. The market doesn't always give you double bottoms or double tops that are at the peak like this. The market will sometimes give you a double bottom or a double top out of nowhere. And if you go on the 1 hour, let's just go on the 1 hour real quick. There you go. This is the ascending channel or descending channel that we spoke of. Here's the double bottom or the triple bottom, and then we have this price action right here, right? This price action, this double bottom here, which came at the middle of price, right? In the middle of price, respecting this zone here. So as for Monday or the week ahead, I don't see any sells. I see buys until the next high. Maybe if we go on the 4 hour, hold on, maybe until this zone here. Let me do this, hold on, until somewhere here, this double top was respected very well. So the market could come up, give us a double top, and then, Jesus Christ, excuse my drawing, rather let me use lines, it's much simpler with lines. Maybe give us a double top, or a head and shoulders, who knows, right, before eventually going down. I'm not exactly sure, but I do believe that we are going to experience a lot of buy momentum. Plus, we do stem off this structure here this descending channel that has been respected, but we haven't reached the 90% point of the structure. So let's move on to the next candlestick, or rather the next currency pair for further analysis. Right, we are on USDCHF, and as you can see on the larger time frame, which is the weekly, we have this channel here that runs through price. The market has been moving really correctively on the larger scale, but when you look on the inside, we see an expanding triangle going something like so. It's an expanded triangle, and I believe it's a continuation pattern because it's going to go and perhaps break above before giving us some sort of a pattern. But again, this is going to take weeks and weeks to come by due to the fact that it's on the weekly chart. So let's go on the day, or on the daily, so that we can confirm what we are talking about. Right, on the daily chart, as you can see, here is the expanding triangle that we spoke of, and the market, yes, did move, overall bearish, but very corrective. But here I see a continuation pattern here taking place on the daily chart, something like so, some sort of a bullish flag, confirming or validating our potential buy momentum from this impulsive move, and then we have this correction going up to the upside. So let's go on the 4 hour for further confirmation of what we're talking about. On the 4 hour, as you can see, as I zoom out, here is the structure that we identified on the daily. But as we zoom in, something very interesting is quite evident. First and foremost, we have this channel, right? We have this channel that goes in like so, and it goes in like so. So we have a pattern in pattern, right? We have a patterns in patterns, and also right here, let me remove this. Right here, if I were to take this and practice what I call pattern separation, I have a video on that down below in the description, where I break down the importance of pattern separation. But when I practice it, I see a continuation pattern that has taken place at the resistance line of the structure, of the larger structure, and this looks like a bullish flag. Let's go on the 1 hour chart for further confirmation of what we're talking about. And finally, on the 1 hour, as you can see, the market has been moving rather impulsively to the high, with continuation patterns galore. But the one that I'm concerned about right now is this one here, which took place as the Fed chair, what's his name again, Powell, who was talking yesterday, 4:30 on Friday, South African time, CAT. And this structure was validated, so I see a continuation pattern to the high, maybe towards the next high. I'm not really sure, but we will have to wait and see. We will have to be very patient. We might see some buy momentum, perhaps until 90% of this structure here, which is around this mark, right here, maybe around here, right? So yeah, that'll be all for USDCHF. Let's go on EURUSD to conclude this video. On EURUSD, we're going to start on the weekly again, and EURUSD, to be honest, is becoming my bread and butter. I am slowly but surely becoming a master at EURUSD. In fact, I'm going to be selling our I've been giving away on my official on my official page on Facebook, which is the Forex Tribe FX. I've been giving away free signals, and sorry, I've been giving away free signals for the past maybe 2 months, I think, just to test the market, and I'm going to be selling them very soon, so please stay tuned if you are indeed interested in Euro USD signals, because Euro USD is the one currency that I seem to not get wrong when it comes to direction, right? But back to the analysis. As you can see, we have a descending channel, a huge descending channel on the weekly. Inside the descending channel, of course, patterns and patterns, which I have a video on previously, not too long ago. I'll put the link in the description. So we have a continuation pattern after this impulsive move, we have this correction, and now we have an impulse to the low. Let's go on the daily chart for further confirmation of what we're speaking about. Right, on the daily, as you can see, here's the structure that we spoke of. We have a double top here, but interestingly enough, Euro USD, like I said, I'm starting to love this currency pair. We have a bunch of continuation patterns here. We have the first one here, which is an expanding triangle right there, right? We have another expanding triangle right here, right? We have another expanding triangle somewhere here, right? And hold on, we have this pattern right here, with this pattern right there. We have another pattern here, right? We have one more pattern right there, right? We have another pattern right here, and the market has been respecting these patterns galore. And on the 4 hour, I'm going to show you we have another pattern that looks similar to these patterns that have been printing out for the longest time. So let's get straight to it. Right, as you can see, yes, though, here are the patterns that we spoke about. Here's the latest pattern right here. First touch, second touch, third touch, which is you know, this one was a given. If you didn't take this one, I don't know what you were thinking. I mean, on the third touch, we have not only a candlestick confirmation like this, not only a candlestick confirmation, but we have a double top. I mean, come on, this was one of the most perfect trades I've ever seen in years. Really, I've been trading since 2017, and this one was perfect, right? But again, here's the continuation patterns. Same continuation patterns, similar. This time around, they may not be expanding triangles like last year, but this time around it's these sort of rising wedges going down. And also right now we have here an expanding triangles of sort of, maybe, or you can maybe take it this way, regardless. But I see Euro USD going down on a serious note. Maybe not forever, you know, because it's been dropping for over a year now. Euro USD just giving out lower lows and lower highs. But for now, maybe for the week ahead, I see nothing but sells on Euro USD. Let's go on the lower time frame so we can confirm what I speak of. Right, so on the 1 hour, as you can see, we have this continuation pattern that is taking place right now. It is market close, so the market is not active, but you know, the market has been respecting it. And also it's a continuation pattern to the low, which confirms the higher time frame analysis. So with Euro USD, I don't see any buys anytime soon. Maybe by the middle of the week, thereabout. It's something to consider. But like I said, this is my bread and butter right here, and I seem to have mastered it so much so So yeah, Euro USD, it's a big sell, due to the fact that we have this structure, and also on top of the structure we have this engulfing pattern right here. This one here, let me zoom in. We have this engulfing pattern right here, which engulfs the whole parameter of the previous candlestick, and it rejected price, you know, with a huge wick. So usually price, when does that, it's just a reversal. There's just no way you're gonna print a high that much and you're gonna, you know, continue with the high, or rather continue to rise bullish, with bullish momentum. So I believe Euro USD is going to be selling for the week ahead. Right, so that'll be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys find it informative. Like I said, the videos that I mentioned throughout the vid today, links are in the description down below. And also, if you are interested in Euro USD signals, please stay tuned or comment down below so that we can make an arrangement. Other than that, stay tuned on the official Facebook page, where we will make an announcement very soon, maybe beginning of this week, this coming week, or beginning of September, somewhere there. But yes, we will be making it, we will be making an announcement very soon. Yes, so other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below, hit the like button, share with your friends, share with your family, and also don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, until next time, peace out.